Hello guys and welcome back to a new Girls Frontline 2 video. Today I'll be giving you a full review regarding the new release doll Sakura, and also give you my honest opinion on her kit and if she is worth the summons or not. So without further ado, let's get this video started. Sakura is one of the most exciting new additions to Girls Frontline 2, and from the moment you put her on the field, it's clear she was designed to feel fast, aggressive, and impactful. She fills a mobile point man role that thrives on smart positioning and burst damage, giving players a very active playstyle compared to more stationary DPS units. Between her fluid animations, swift repositioning tools, and wide area pressure, Sakura feels like a character meant to keep you engaged every turn, rather than just pressing skills on cooldown. For players who enjoy making tactical decisions moment to moment, she adds a layer of dynamism that really elevates gameplay. Her kit revolves heavily around mobility and area damage, and this is where Sakura really begins to separate herself from more traditional frontline units. Sakura can reposition herself quickly using her signature mechanic, often jumping directly into the middle of enemy formations, or shifting to a better angle when pressure starts to build. When she lands, she spreads damage across multiple targets while applying burn effects, which lets her steadily weaken entire groups instead of focusing on just one enemy at a time. On top of that, her thermal conduction effects provide useful team buffs that improve overall damage flow, allowing her to contribute meaningfully even when she's not the one landing the final blow. This combination makes her feel like a hybrid between a bruiser and a damage enabler, particularly effective in drawn-out engagements or dense enemy maps. When it comes to building Sakura, the goal is to lean fully into what she already does well, rather than trying to force her into a role she wasn't designed for. Attack-focused stats should be your top priority, especially bonuses that enhance AoE damage, burn scaling, or overall attack power. Cooldown reduction and action efficiency are also extremely valuable, since Sakura performs best when she can move frequently and trigger her abilities multiple times during a fight. Defensive stats such as HP and stability are still helpful, but they should be treated as secondary investments. Sakura isn't meant to sit in one spot soaking damage. She excels when she's striking quickly, repositioning intelligently, and staying just out of danger. Weapon choice also plays an important role in maximizing Sakura's effectiveness. An SSR weapon that boosts attack or enhances area damage is ideal, particularly one that complements her burn application or burst windows. However, Sakura is fairly forgiving in this area, and strong SR weapons with solid attack scaling can still perform very well if they support her playstyle. Attachments that roll attack percentage, flat attack, or damage modifiers will generally give the best results. Even without perfect gear, Sakura scales nicely as long as her core stats are prioritized correctly, making her relatively friendly for players who are still building their arsenal. In terms of team synergy, Sakura truly comes alive when paired with characters that can capitalize on burn effects and sustained pressure. Burn-focused compositions are where she feels the most impactful, as her ability to spread damage helps trigger and maintain debuffs across multiple enemies. Pairing her with units like Vector or Lorelei allows burn stacks to accumulate rapidly, creating consistent damage over time that softens enemies before they can become a threat. Kyungju fits in perfectly as a strong single-target damage dealer, covering Sakura's weaker points by eliminating high-priority targets, while Lewis adds steady damage output that benefits greatly from the debuffs Sakura helps apply. In these setups, Sakura functions as both a damage dealer and a catalyst, accelerating the entire team's performance rather than competing for the spotlight. Another underrated aspect of Sakura is how well she fits into different types of content. Whether you're tackling story missions, event stages, or longer tactical battles, her mobility gives you more room for error and more options when things don't go exactly as planned. Being able to reposition quickly can save turns, prevent unnecessary damage, and open up new lines of attack that slower units simply can't access. This flexibility makes Sakura especially valuable for players who like adapting on the fly, instead of relying on rigid, pre-planned rotations. That brings us to the most important question. Is Sakura worth pulling for? For most players, the answer is a confident yes, particularly if you enjoy high mobility characters and proactive gameplay. While she may not outright replace the absolute top meta damage dealers in every scenario, Sakura offers something equally important, a unique identity and a playstyle that feels rewarding to master. She scales well with investment, performs consistently across a wide range of content, and doesn't require extremely narrow team compositions to function effectively. It's also worth mentioning that Sakura provides long-term value beyond raw numbers. Characters that rely on movement, positioning, and synergy tend to age better as new teammates, and systems are introduced, and Sakura fits that mold perfectly. As more burn-focused units or synergy characters are added to the game, her effectiveness is likely to improve even further, making her a solid investment for the future rather than a short-term power spike. Overall, Sakura is a strong and satisfying character who brings speed, AoE pressure, and excellent burn synergy to Girls Frontline 2. She rewards smart positioning, proactive decision-making, and thoughtful team building, all while remaining accessible to players who are still learning the game's deeper mechanics. If you enjoy aggressive movement, flexible tactics, and watching enemy groups steadily collapse under stacked effects, Sakura is absolutely a pull you won't regret. Whether you're building a dedicated burn team or simply want a mobile damage dealer that feels great to play, Sakura is a standout addition to any roster. I hope you find this video helpful. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.